Hey y'all, how everybody doing? Hope everybody enjoyed their Sunday. But y'all, we got to get into Kierra Cole. Yes, Kierra Cole. What happened to Kierra Cole? Now, what I want y'all to do, hey Evelyn, is to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, try to get your membership. Okay, we appreciate you. Y'all come in. I'm gonna allow y'all time to come in. But as you all come in, I will do my introduction. This is for news reporting, commenting, criticism, entertaining, um, educating purposes. Uh, Everything that I say is allegedly, okay? But I'm gonna allow y'all time to come in. Hope everybody enjoyed a Sunday. If today your birthday, happy birthday to you. But y'all, put in the chat for me what you cook. What you cooked today? What did you eat for a good old Sunday meal today? Put it. I want to see what somebody cooked because I cooked net bone and collard greens. That's all I did. No cornbread. So what you cooked today, Evelyn? I like to get ideas from other people what to cook. If you had hot dogs, you had hot dog fry. What y'all shared something with me. I'm gonna allow y'all, I really want to allow y'all time to come in before I start talking. Okay? Uh, it's gonna be about Kierra Cole. What happened to Kierra Cole? Now, yeah, let me allow y'all time to come in. Oh, I had fish the other day. Oh, that sounds. Oh, girl, I wanted some macaroni today. I wanted some macaroni today. Boy, I wanted some macaroni today. I ain't had no macaroni. But I had fish the other day. I love fish. Okay, y'all, we got started. Now, if you come in late, you can go always, I always have an opportunity to go on the channel and to rewatch, recap watching the video. You can go and watch about Kierra Cole. And y'all, let me tell you a little bit about Kierra Cole, okay? Before we get in a couple of her videos, I'm going to be a little late catching up with a lot of my follow-ups because what's be on my mind is when a person go missing. If you ain't never had, you won't understand because my mother had been missing before. Missing is real serious. Um, they found her, but they found her late because she's 83 and her mind just drove her to the lake in her car. So people do go missing. We went out looking for her. But like I said, when you say a missing person, if you don't find them and they continue to be missing, Kierra Cole is still missing. Now, Kierra Cole was a postal worker. She worked in the postal. She was a postal worker. Okay, she delivered the mail. She went missing in Chicago. She went missing in Chicago. And this month, no, last month. I apologize, Kierra. I skip a whole month for you, baby. My fault. She went missing last month. Not went missing. The month that she went missing in was October the 2nd, 2018. Last month, I supposed to been celebrating her birthday, but we were so hooked up on a lot of cases about missing kids. That's what cases that we react on over here on this channel. It's a lot of missing and murder and like anything to do with detective work. So Kierra Cole have been missing since October the 2nd, 2018. 2018. And I'm not going to give up on Kierra because Kierra and Alexis Ware is two that really, in Kanika and Crystal. Crystal, I can't remember Crystal last name, but it's so many now I can't remember names that good. Whew, shy. So anyway, like I said, Kierra Cole, she was a postal worker, went missing in Chicago in October the 2nd. Um, thank you, 2018, and has not been found, y'all. You talking about a young girl, still young. She 33. She turned 33 last month. And you know, most of the cases that we hear from, either they be missing before their birthday. Even like Celeste Rivers, before her birthday, Alexis Ware, that's something going to happen to her before her birthday. And Kanika birthday is in September, I think, y'all. I can't remember everything. But anyway, it's always something before their birthday or either on that birthday. So she went missing in Chicago in October the 2nd, 2018, and it has not been found. And her family continues to search for answers. So we're gonna look at a couple videos, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna chop those videos up. Hey, Mariah, we are going to chop those videos up, and we're going to get something what we learned from out of the video. Um, uh, she was 3 months pregnant, y'all. Kierra Cole was 3 months pregnant when she went missing. So I would, if I was in a grandmother situation, I'd be worrying about my granddaughter, grandson. 3 months, I knew what I had when I was carrying when I was 2 months. I had big babies, but she was 3 months pregnant. So we got a missing child. Missing infant, and the mother missing. Now, she was at a Walgreens. The video you're going to watch is she was at a Walgreens. She went in that store, and you're going to watch it. She went in that store, and she young. She was very young then, because she just 33. Still young. And when she went in that Walgreens, she did something unusual. First of all, she didn't call her mom like she used to call, because your daughters, y'all check on each other, and your sons check on you like my son do, and my daughters. She went in at Walgreens and she withdrawn money. And never seen again. Now the video, the video that you're gonna watch is gonna show you that she's gonna go into this Walgreens and she's going to withdraw money. Y'all, this story right here really kind of like hurt me. It's no way I can sit in it like I don't have no pain. A child don't have to belong to you. Y'all saying your kinfolks just to you. It's people love people. There are people that love people. But yeah, guys, let's then here go a picture of her right here. So we're gonna look at it's a beautiful girl. Like I said, she just turned 33 last month, y'all. Never heard about this story. Wow, for real, Mariah. Yes, yes. She been missing since October the 2nd of 2018. Wow, I thought you was with me back then.
Philip's 5 kids, each named Kim, Keisha, Kendrick, and Kiana.
Oh.
But Kierra always seemed to run the show. In charge of the other kids in your family? Yeah.
with her trying to always be in charge of everybody else's situation.
Karen describes her daughter as extremely driven, working two jobs, driving for Lyft and sorting mail for the post office.
Kierra had two jobs, y'all. Postal worker, and Lyft driver. Very smart girl. Very smart girl. Very beautiful and smart. I wish her mama could. I wish she. Or they can just find her, or she can just show up at a fire station or at a police station. Nobody can say whether she unalive or what. She could still be alive, y'all. You'd be surprised. She was a hard worker. She was working hard. Wow. And then she was 3 months pregnant when she went missing.
Hard time, trying hard to become a full-time postal employee.
She worked like 3 years temporarily at the post office. She guessed I'm gonna go here today having.
At age 26, Kierra had a checklist of things she wanted to accomplish.
I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna give me an apartment. She did that. I'm gonna give me a reliable car. She did that.
She was in
So she was 26 when she went missing. Okay, let me write that down. She was 26 then. So she 33 now. Hold on, let me write it down. Oh, she was young.
love with a man she'd been dating for 6 years. Did you think he was good for her?
Yeah, he had manners. Just speaking and never raised his voice in my house.
And Karen says they were now 12 weeks pregnant with a baby Kierra couldn't wait to raise.
We was all excited for her to have a child. She was just so happy.
She showed off her ultrasound picture. No word on whether it was a boy or girl. You were close.
Yes,
Talked every day.
every day.
But on October 3rd, her phone didn't ring, and Karen's calls went unanswered starting at 8 a.m.
I knew it was something wrong with her phone. Kept going to voicemail.
She's an adult in her 20s.
Okay, you asked a question and they just talk to you about it, Mariah. Y'all got to pay attention to these stories. She was only 3 months pregnant.
Is it possible?
So since you wasn't listening, let me take it back. So she was 3 months when she went missing. She was 3 months when she went missing.
All excited for her to have a child. She was just so happy.
She showed off her ultrasound picture. No word on whether it was a boy or girl. You were close.
Yes,
Talked every day.
every day.
But on Wednesday, October 3rd, her phone didn't ring, and Karen's calls went unanswered.
Hold on for Carla. You said custard about the 2-year-old boy. Mm. And I seen that. I can't do. I can't do that one, Carla. Oh my God! I looked at that today, Carla. No, no, I cried on that. I can't do that one. Oh, I can't do that one. That hurt my feeling, but girl, that did something to me. Woo, Lord have mercy. That did something to me. Whew. I saw that.
Starting at 8 a.m.
I knew it was something wrong with her phone. Kept going to voicemail.
She's an adult in her 20s. Is it possible she went off on her own?
No, we was too close for her to just run out.
She says Kierra seemed
Hey,
happy and
Carla.
excited about the baby when they last spoke the night before, Tuesday around 7 p.m.
She was just saying that she wasn't gonna work too hard because she don't want to endanger the baby or like have a miscarriage.
Kierra had also been careful because she suffered from asthma, which she kept in check with an inhaler.
Okay. Yeah, Carla, that hurt me. That told me up. Hey, Carla Henry and Carla Duff. Yeah, that hurt my feeling. That right there. I can't even talk about that. Carla Henry. Oh, I know. I mean, say Carla Duff. Yeah. Right. I want to go back to what her mom said right here. Just imagine you. Now it was a case that Carla Duff was talking about. That case would take your heart. Oh my goodness. Oh my, that case right there would take your heart, man. I can't even talk about that case. I laid over here in the bed today and cried. See, y'all, I look at a lot of First 48, a lot of mystery uh investigation movies and stuff like that, and pranks.
You were close.
Yes.
Talked every day.
Every day.
But on Wednesday, October 3rd, her phone didn't ring, and Karen's calls went unanswered starting at 8 a.m.
I knew it was something wrong when her phone kept going to voicemail.
She's an adult in her 20s.
See, her mama said, this is what I want to go to. Her mom said that she talks to her daughter in the mornings. Hold on, y'all. Let me beg a bit. She said that at 8, she said on October the 3rd, but when I researched the information, it said when I researched the information, it said that she went missing in Chicago October the 2nd, 2018. But the 3rd, they said, now they saying the 3rd. But the mama said she talked just like some of us, we talk to our kids every day on the phone. And it was mom said that on that Wednesday, October the 3rd, her phone didn't ring from Kierra. And every mom know when something ain't right. Every mother instinct, especially when you're a good parent, you know when something ain't right. When your child not calling you like they used to do at that certain time. Oh yeah, now Carla, yeah, I want to watch that trial or that show you talking about, but I don't know now because you two, it's kind of funny acting with stories like that. It's gonna be kind of hard for the content creator to show y'all some things. So I don't know if I want to see it. I don't want to see the trial. I'm gonna watch the trial. I'm gonna watch that particular trial by myself with that little boy. She talking about Carla Duff is speaking on about that little boy. I can't do that one. I watch it by myself, but it's terrible, horrible. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get back to you. Okay, so listen to the mom.
Calls went unanswered starting at 8 a.m.
I knew it was something wrong when her phone kept going to voicemail.
She's an adult in her 20s. Is it possible she just went off on her own?
No, we was too close for her to just run out.
She says Kierra seemed happy and excited about the baby when they last spoke the night before, Tuesday around 7 p.m.
She was just saying that she wasn't going to work too hard because she don't want to endanger the baby or like have a miscarriage.
Kierra had also been careful because she suffered from asthma, which she kept in check with an inhaler. Kierra was off work that day and
Yeah, let's keep in mind she had asthma. Let's keep in mind of the asthma, okay? She had asthma.
planned to buy groceries. What if she collapsed carrying the bags inside? Could you see in the window?
No, you couldn't see in the window.
Karen rushed to Kierra's place and banged on the door. Could you hear anything inside?
Only the TV.
The TV was on, but nobody answered. Now very worried, she called Kierra's boyfriend to bring a key. She said he told her he didn't have one and had not seen Kierra all day, but would come over right away. She also called 911. When police arrived, they took the hinges off the door and went inside.
It was just empty.
Any sign of a struggle?
No,
Anything out of place?
no.
That's strange. That's scary. Now I'm gonna come back to this one. I want to go here. That's strange, y'all. Your daughter calls you.
So there's new video.
Your daughter calls you. I don't want. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to show y'all the update when you get. Hold on for a second. Okay, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Now, Now you remember her mom said she haven't seen Kierra since October the 3rd. She used to get up in the morning. She used to call her mom, and then she haven't heard from her. But she's missing now, and we looking at her. We watching her right here. Look what she has on. Look what look how she dressed, and she don't give me. Kierra doesn't give me that sense of humor that she'll be dressed like this. It looked like somebody got her on some boys. It's nothing wrong with wearing boys shorts, and looked like she got on long johns. It's just something about what she got on. She wearing.
In the case of the missing postal worker Kierra Coles, this is her. She's withdrawing cash from an ATM inside a Chatham Walgreens. This was the night she disappeared back on October 2nd, 2018. Well, just minutes before this.
But see, she on the phone. Kierra is on the phone right here. Let me take it back a little bit. She's on the phone talking. Somebody is watching her. Hold on, y'all. See, she on the phone. She looking like she FaceTiming somebody. Y'all see in her phone? Who is she FaceTiming? She withdraw money from the ATM. Let me back that up a little bit. She withdraw money. Okay, see right here. She's on the phone. I wonder who she on the phone with. Because she's doing what they tell her to do. She's doing exactly what they told her to do. They told her to come in here and withdraw that money out that machine. How's she gonna come from? Hold on, y'all. I got to see this. How is she gonna come from being a working girl to withdrawing all her money out her machine and being missing? I don't like that. Let me see. Let me put it here. I want to see something. See, when she came in, she came from the left. She came from that way. They didn't come in the store with Kierra. The people didn't come in the store with Kierra. Okay. Let me take a look at that. I see her right there at the ATM machine. Hold on. I want to catch her coming in the store. They did not come in that store with that girl. Okay. She could have easily, he sent her in the store for money. He was making sure she didn't talk to nobody but him. You know what? Carla, that's what you good thinking now. Is she talking to, who do you think she talking to on the phone? Do you think she had a side piece? Do you think she was talking to the man she lived with? That's the thing, see. Who is that on that phone? And then she ain't on the phone now. She not on the phone now. Is telling me that she may not be with a kidnapper because a kidnapper wants you to stay on the phone. She could have easily went to the register and the customer service and tell them, because she free. She could easily went to the customer service right here and told them, what's going on? Please save me. A man out there about to underline me or blah, 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 blah. Did she know she was being kidnapped? Do she know she been kidnapped? Hey, the thing. That's what I'm saying. Do she know she's been kidnapped? Get kidnapped. Do she know what's going on? Same to you, baby.
So there's new video in the case of a missing postal worker, Kierra Coles. This is her. She's withdrawing cash from an ATM inside a Chatham Walgreens. This was the night she disappeared back in October.
Then she gets on that phone. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. I'm sorry. I got to look back at something. Made her disappear. Oh, okay. Let me see something. She look like, see, they ain't showing us that part. Because how we know she can be on the phone with him now. She on the phone with him now, y'all.
This was the night she disappeared back on October 2nd.
See, she on that phone. Maybe she was on the phone with her baby daddy. And he did it. Because she's missing right here. He needed money. He knew he was going to unalive her. So so in other words, the baby daddy, you think the baby daddy, whoever that is on the phone, she know them. And she pregnant. And she missing here.
2018. Well, just minutes before this.
And she just coming out there so calm. Coming out there so calm and collected.
Coles could be seen driving off from her apartment with a man detectives now call.
Okay. So when she came out of that store, this is the question I have asked for them. She gets in her car right there, right here. And played the role when her mom called him. Wow, where is she going?
Now call the person of interest. That same man then returns to her apartment the next day.
Hold
and leaves
up.
her car parked outside.
Hold up.
Kierra Coles was 3 months pregnant when she vanished. Yesterday, her mother made a.
Oh. But what he had to unalive her for? I know she, okay. I know that in the case, I know this case so good. I know her boyfriend was acting suspicious to me. But then I also thought, who is this person? It got to be the boyfriend because everybody, I don't know, I ain't gonna say that. Because everybody know where she lives. He know where she lives. He got a key to her apartment. She withdrew all the money. Now she in the car with someone that we haven't seen. No cameras around. There go a camera right there. Chicago police, y'all should have seen this. There go a camera right there. They took her that night that we saw her at the grocery store. Took her back out there to the house. Left with him that night. Where did he take her? And then he came back by himself.
Her apartment with a man detectives now call the person of interest. That same man then returns to her apartment the next day and leaves her car parked outside. Kierra Coles.
Okay, then come on, y'all. What's the problem? Why aren't they? Can I ask y'all something? From her apartment. That's why it wasn't a struggle inside her house. And what I can't understand, why are these they making making things so difficult in these girls' missing cases. Because you got cameras everywhere. He went in the house. She didn't come back with him. Come on now. This case shouldn't be that hard to solve.
Was 3 months pregnant when she vanished. Yesterday, her mother made a
And she was 3 months pregnant. Somebody didn't want her to have that baby, and she wanted to have her baby. They want to be with her, but they didn't want the baby. Most of the cases that we talk about, either somebody either get pregnant and they get rid of them, they be pregnant, yeah, early stage of pregnancy, and the girl, and the man may not want the baby because he had another woman too. Okay, so the baby daddy then, well, I thought you ain't know nothing about this story, Mariah, because I thought you were with us when we covered this story. Okay, so the baby father allegedly didn't want the baby, but she wanted her baby because she was excited. She worked at 2 jobs to take care of her baby on her own. So he didn't want her to have the baby. So allegedly.
very emotional plea for answers in a video posted online.
Okay, hold on. This is not my video. No. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So let's go to this video right here. Every video. And and the mom instinct is telling her that she's still alive. So when he came back in that car, so I'm not gonna run through this case. I'm not gonna go through it fast because they have not found her yet, and somehow they believe everything the man is saying. Everything that the boyfriend is saying was tripping me out. I can't. Do she have a friend on the side? Who is this person that came in her car and picked her up, left with her, got her money, left with her, and didn't come back with her? We need some time. What time did he leave from that spot, from front of that house? What time did he come back? They need to give us some time. Times are very important in solving a case.
Near the corner of 81st and Vernon, friends and family of 27-year-old Kierra Coles passed out flyers trying to breathe new life into this missing case.
I think about her every day.
Coles was last seen October 2nd of last year. Surveillance video shows the pregnant postal worker leaving her South Side apartment in uniform.
Well, hold on. They said that one to Kierra. They said that wasn't Kierra right there. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see where the girl came. She came out that house. Hold on. I thought they said at first they changed it and said that wasn't Kierra right there. And that they thought that that would I know y'all saying that. I'm telling you, if the baby daddy had a key, but that don't mean, Colin, it can't be that simple and easy. See, we got to get to the why it has they have them arrest him. If it was that simple and easy, he would have been arrested. But I'm going back to the videos. I'm going back since her birthday was last month. I'm gonna go when she went missing last month on the 2nd. I'm gonna take it back to right him. Hold on. Right. I don't know about the baby. They said that wasn't her. At first they told us, they came back and said that's not her. That's another poster lady. That's what I'm saying. We got to get to the clue what's really going on here. And if we don't rethink this case, we would never know. Now, I don't know nothing about Kierra. I don't know what kind of person she is. I don't know what kind of people she meets or who she know, because they really ain't got nothing on this case. That's the thing. I remember this story too. I watched it and everything too, but still, you got to read. Look, they go to Canberra. I'm gonna always say they go to Canberra right there. They say they want Kierra at first. At first, they wasn't Kierra.
Last seen October 2nd of last year. Surveillance video shows the pregnant postal worker leaving her Southside apartment in uniform and walking past her car near 82nd and
So why would she walk past her car? Look, y'all, we got to find out why did she walk past her car. If that was Kierra, why would Kierra walk past her car? She haven't even clocked in yet. I don't believe that's Kierra right there. I really don't. I don't believe that's Kierra. I believe that's another girl. I think that's another person. Because if she coming from, if she look like that girl right there, look like she came from up the street. And we got to ask ourselves, why didn't Kierra Cole, right, she went past her car. We talking about a young lady got a sense, a mother who getting ready to have a baby, excited to have her kid. So she worked 2 jobs to try to make it. If she working 2 jobs, she not dependent on that man, on her boyfriend. So we got to look past, we got to look within the boyfriend and something else going on here. We don't know. It could have been a lady had her. But she went past her car is what puzzling me and what made me think that this is not Kierra. I don't think this is Kierra. Maybe the baby was not. Oh, you going real deep. You going real deep. Very. See, she was pregnant. She didn't have the baby yet, Carla. She haven't had the baby yet. I don't know why. If it was so simple, see, it's so many cases that we got to look. Oh, we got to look past what the detective think, because if it was that simple and easy 7 years ago, the boyfriend, the baby dad or the boyfriend would have been locked up. Evidently, he must don't live with her, but he got a door key. Did he come in there and catch her? What's going on here? What's going on?
last seen October 2nd of last year. Surveillance video.
I don't think that's Kierra. I don't. You ain't gonna tell me a woman gonna go right past her car and walk to work.
Shows the pregnant postal worker leaving her Southside apartment in uniform and walking past her car near 82nd and Coles.
We just hope that somebody could bring her home and want her and her baby. And it's hard for me because they taking our joy. I just don't want my sister gone forever.
Coles was 3 months pregnant at the time. Her due date was April 23rd. The U.S. Postal Service says the day she disappeared, Coles called in sick to work and hasn't been seen since.
Wait a minute. She called in sick? Wow, she called in sick. Hold on. Now she did something. She did something unusual.
23rd. The U.S. Postal Service says the day she disappeared, Coles called in sick to.
Okay, so the day she disappeared, she called in sick. She called in sick on the day she disappeared. So It's a lot going on right here, y'all, on the day she disappeared. That means she called in sick. She was 3 months, and they do have morning sickness. She was 3 months. That night, she went to the bank. Where did he keep her all that day? So this seemed like a kid, like she was kidnapped. It seemed like me she was kidnapped. I wish we could hear somebody from the post office speaking, the postal service. Who was she pregnant by? Mm. So call in and tell them that you're sick.
Work and hasn't been seen since.
It could have been your mother. It could have been your wife. It could
Right.
have been your sister. And Chicago needs to man up and break the code of silence.
With an $18,000 increase in reward money today, there is hope someone with information will come forward.
That girl, ain't nobody came forward for this girl yet. No clothes, nothing. We ain't found no clothes. We ain't found nothing. Nothing. And y'all know in most cases that we have, they save these girls. They put them up. They do things. Get them things that they're not supposed to have. Wow, this is crazy.
Forward.
And if anybody knows something, can you please just let us know?
That $18,000 increase came from a man with the local company Sir Finance. Also at the press conference this afternoon,
they got a $46,000 reward on her, and ain't nobody turned her in. Nobody, and then her mom right here. Before we go back to our other video, the mom did an update on her for last month. On on the day she went missing 7 years later. Y'all just imagine you got a mom, you got a daughter out there missing, pregnant, and need help. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, y'all, here go an update.
Urging the public to help find that postal worker. Coles was last seen in October of 2018 near 81st and Vernon in Chicago. She was 3 months pregnant at the time. Police later found her car nearby. Her cell phone and purse were inside, but no sign of Coles.
Her cell phone and her purse was in the car. A woman don't leave her cell phone and her purse in the car. So when she left the store, why did he come back? Why he picked her up from here? Y'all, I'm still, this is weird because let me see, he came from here. He came from here in front of her door. And the only person got a key to her apartment is her boyfriend. Kierra went, they claimed that Kierra went in the house and put the groceries down and came back out to the car. That's controlling. That's somebody like, I'm with y'all now. That's someone controlling her. She went. I ain't see her buy groceries. Now I don't.
Nearby, her cell phone and purse were
I don't
inside,
know.
but no sign of Coles.
But her purse inside that car, y'all. Her purse inside that car. Her car bag. So who was driving her car? Where is the money? And who was driving that girl car? I don't hear nobody. I don't hear them talking about that. They got cameras. They ain't trying, not the mama, but I'm saying these folks wasn't trying to find her to me.
Bring Kierra home. We miss her. We love her. We just need answers, and somebody out there know what's going on.
See, this mother right here. Let me tell y'all about this mother. She's a mother. She got a feeling that her daughter's still alive. She got a feeling that her daughter's still out there. And somebody pulling her from her own will. But now I know that allegedly I did a video on her that the boyfriend had another baby mama. And they don't got into it before.
Tens of thousands of dollars in reward money is still being offered for information.
Wow. So let's go back to this video. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying. I don't know where the money is. I'm not gonna make up then. I don't know. See, because you know what, Mariah, when she came in that store, she didn't have no pocketbook with her. When she came in that store, she didn't have no purse with her. That's crazy.
Just a TV left on. The groceries she purchased put away.
When did she purchase groceries? Listen to what they saying, y'all. Hold on, right here. This right here.
She kept in check with an inhaler. Kierra was off work that day and said she planned to buy groceries. What if
She planned to buy groceries, but when we saw her in the grocery store, she didn't have no groceries.
collapsed carrying the bags inside? Could you see in the window?
No, you couldn't see in the window.
Karen rushed to Kierra's place and banged on the door. Could you hear anything inside?
Only the TV.
The TV was on, but nobody answered. Now very worried.
The TV was on. Well, some people leave their TV on when they go to the grocery store. See, the first time she went in there, allegedly could have went in there and put that grocery down. We didn't see her when she went to the grocery store, so I don't know what part they got that from. She just went in there to the ATM machine. But I think it's a video. I'm gonna see can I find that video with her shopping. But that's probably another day.
She called Kierra's boyfriend to bring a key. She said he told her he didn't have one and had not seen Kierra all day, but would come over right away. She also called 911. When police arrived, they took the hinges.
He said what? I didn't want to show what he had on that table. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on.
Only the TV.
The TV was on, but nobody answered. Now very worried, she called Kierra's boyfriend to bring a key. She said
She called Kierra's boyfriend to bring a key. So we know he got a key to the house, to the apartment.
he told her he didn't have one and had not seen Kierra all day, but would come over.
Oh, so I thought he had a key to the apartment. He don't even have a key to the apartment. He didn't have a key. And he said he haven't seen Kierra. He haven't heard from Kierra all that day.
Right away. She also also called 911. When police arrived, they took the hinges off the door and went inside.
It was just empty.
Any sign of a struggle?
No,
Anything out of place?
no.
Just a TV left on, the groceries she purchased put away. Their attention.
So,
You can't
hold on.
control the course.
So, Kierra came in the house. This ain't weird. This is weird. So, right here,
Their attention.
she came in the house. Mama said the TV was left on. The groceries she purchased. The groceries she purchased was put away. Why is the groceries put away? Why is the groceries put away? They're not giving us no time. What time did she come there to put the groceries? No time given. What time did she leave? Y'all, we're not covering nothing. We haven't came to a conclusion on nothing. Because y'all got to understand, for her to come home and put that groceries up, and he said he haven't seen her. She went back out. And this is something that Kierra don't do. I don't know. I'm not no psychic or nothing, but I see somebody else in this. I don't know if he working with somebody or is it somebody else stalking her. I don't know. Because the boyfriend said he haven't seen her. I cannot say the boyfriend did this. Because he just said he didn't have a key. I don't know how y'all. They didn't say he went to put up the grocery. He said he haven't seen her. It didn't say he put up the groceries. He said he didn't have a key. He said he didn't have a key. The mama said he said I don't have a key and I haven't seen her. So it's almost like I got sons, so I have sons and daughters. So I got to look at it like if somebody blame my son for doing something and he wasn't there, who else did she communicate it with? Anyone else? Because the boyfriend said he don't have a key to the house and he haven't seen Kierra all that week. So you don't think the boyfriend telling the truth? Wonder why would he take her life though? I don't know. I ain't gonna say he ain't telling the truth. I don't know.
Outside where her car was usually parked. It wasn't there, but it was nearby. Her car was.
What? Damn, that's it. Hold up.
Groceries she purchased put away. Their attention turned outside where her car was usually parked. It wasn't there, but it was nearby. Her car.
Okay. the car was nearby. So if we're gonna say that the boyfriend brought the car, if we're gonna say, listen, y'all, hold up. If we're gonna say that the boyfriend brought the car back after she or he, it could be a he or she, when she put the groceries up, when she put that what's up, Olivia? Um, you said that in between the time she went to the grocery store, came back home, and put up the groceries. When she went back out, that's when the baby, it probably got her. Baby daddy got her. I don't know. I see that different. I see something different going on. Because we don't see what's through. One thing about me, when I do a case, I have to know have times. Times would make me work on a case. Right here, I'm not dealing with a time. I'm not dealing with no time on this case because I don't know how long she been in that apartment. How long when she put the groceries? They didn't say she put the groceries up and then left. We need times from them. I ain't talking about for when nobody else did or another creator did. I'm saying they're not giving us a time. They didn't say that time. Her car now, when he whoever had her in that car, when they when she okay, it was night when she went in the grocery store. It was night when she went in that grocery store. I don't know what time did she go take the groceries. Okay. I don't know what time she took them groceries in that house. How long did she stay in that house? Because what I'm saying, Kierra have time. She got time to scream and holler for help. Because she's by herself. She's by herself. I don't understand why she didn't scream for help. Uh who watching her? Who watching her in with her? Like when she came in there and got that money. Me, I know I would have ran around at the customer service. They'll just have to come in there and grab me by my hair. But I would have ran customer service and told I'm being kidnapped. On that particular video, they didn't show us that she went shopping. Okay, she could have been on put the groceries in the car and then come back in and got some money. I don't know what's going on with this right here. Is this somebody else we should be looking at in this case? I think somebody want us to think that the baby daddy did this. I believe somebody want us to think that he did this. But just while I'm doing this case, and I ain't no psychic or nothing like that, I think that somebody else is working this situation. Because she went in there and put them groceries up. She ain't even have to come home with no groceries. She didn't have to come home with the groceries. She could have took the groceries with wherever they going. He could have threw the groceries out the window. Why would he let her come home and put groceries up? That don't make sense. I got to, in order for us to look at this case, we got to change somewhere where it was a mistake. And I'm seeing something different going on here. Mentally. Something is going on here. Because she didn't have to. leave her apartment. She didn't have to leave the grocery store that way. She had time to get away. But she trusting, and the people at the apartment know the boyfriend. It's some ladies. I just feel I seen it's a lady in my vision too. It's a lady and a stranger. He gonna be a stranger to me anyway. But I don't see the baby daddy. I used to thought the baby daddy, but now I'm looking at this case differently. Somebody jealous of her because she about to have his baby. Or is it his baby? He said uh he said he haven't seen her. What do Kierra have going on? Did she meet anybody else or do she know somebody else? I think we need to look at stuff like that, y'all, in this case. We got to look past what we've been thinking because they ain't locked him up yet. So we got to look at this case differently now.
Or was down the street.
Down the street,
Even though
almost.
there were open spots in front of the apartment.
Yeah, I found that kind of.
But see, Mama, you got to realize that that street, when they showed us that parking space on the other channel, hold on, where this car at? When they showed us her car parked up the street, it looked like to me, I don't even see where they could park on that street. It's so many cars on that street. It's so many cars on that street. I was surprised to see her caught a parking space in front of her house. But they parked the car down here. But what is the purpose of bringing that car back to the apartment with Dr. Kierra in it? That don't make sense. Bringing the car back, we got to look at this case differently. We can't look at the case that we we can't look at this case the way we did 7 years ago. We can't, because it ain't working. If they thought I'm thinking like the police, it just seemed like it's more to this story than the baby daddy. It's got to be more than the baby daddy. And that's what I'm thinking. Her mom said now she parked her car down the street. Her purse is in the car. Keys in the car. Y'all got cameras out there. Why the police can't tell y'all who got out that car? They had to see who got out that car. Are they? What's going on in this case?
It wasn't there, but it was nearby. Her car was down the street.
Down the street,
Even
almost.
though there were open spots in front of the apartment.
Yeah, I found that kind of strange right in the beginning, but so much was going on.
Why would she park down the street? Especially when she had groceries to carry inside. They called.
Okay. Why did she park the car down the street? Why did she park the car down the street if she have groceries to carry? Maybe that was the only spot for her to park the car. Maybe that's not unusual to me. Not living on a busy street like that. That's not unusual to me. So her parking the car in a different spot, it's not telling me nothing. Because when you stay in apartments, you may park there every day, but really somebody else can park there. And you might have to park your car down the street. So that I can see her parking her car down the street. But how you know that's what he want everybody to think? How y'all know what that man thinking? That I'm saying, how do you know He thinking that way. Y'all can't think for that man. I'm not gonna. We can't think for him. Why y'all? Okay. So in other words, y'all saying that it's the baby daddy, and I'm not saying it's the baby daddy. I'm not saying it's the baby daddy. Because he don't have a key to the apartment. Why y'all just tell me simply, why do you think that it was the baby daddy? So that means that we just are going to jump to the conclusion, and he has not been locked up. So the police is thinking like the investigator thinking like me. I just can't say that man did this. I don't have no proof because he said he don't have a key. I can't prove that. So I'm gonna say it's somebody else. I'm thinking that it's somebody else that did this. And I said, when I lived in an apartment when I was like 19 or 20 years old, outside the street, it was so cars so stacked on both sides. People park there when they go to work. I may not be able to park in my spot right here because y'all be on somebody else be on took my parking space. So I had to park down the street, which I had to, and walk up the street with my groceries to my apartment. That can happen. If it didn't happen, they would have locked him up, y'all. They would have locked that boy up. They would have locked that boy up. Just you got to look at it. He would have been locked up by now, 7 years later. But it didn't happen that way. It didn't happen that way. No, it didn't happen that way. If it happened that way, he'd be locked up. So y'all got to cross out that picture and let's go somewhere else.
The locksmith to open the car. What do you see inside?
The purse and the cell phone. But the purse she was using for a lunch bag.
Okay, the purse is really not a purse. The purse is really not a purse. Oh, thank you, V King. Thank you, Olivia. Okay. Anywho, her purse is not a purse. Her purse is like a lunch bag. See, y'all got to look at this case differently. That it is a lunch bag. It's not a purse. She don't use that. She don't use that bag for a purse. So what we're gonna do now, cause we got to change the way we thinking. Got to forget about 7 years ago. Got to forget about how we were thinking of trying to get this case solved. Because y'all didn't solve the case. The case not solved. So we got to, what's that way too fast? So what we got to do is look at this case as differently. Now I'm gonna say that's not her purse in the car. I'm gonna say that's a lunch bag. Cause she put a lunch bag. I know what kind of bag the mama told me, cause I had a bag like that. And I leave it in the car. But to people on the street could think that's a pocketbook. That's a purse. Her cell phone was in there, reminding me of Alexis Ware's cell phone being in her car. Her purse was in Alexis Ware's purse was in her car as well. But her phone was in there as well. Alexis Ware, that's another case. Her phone was inside her car, cell phone, just the same way Kierra. So I'm thinking that somebody liked that girl. Somebody was stalking that girl. Somebody liked that girl. Somebody liked Kierra besides that boyfriend. Because you got to remember, she was 3 months, not 1 month, not a couple weeks. She was 3 months. I would think that he would want the baby. Now I need to find out who didn't want her to have the baby because she 3 months, he wanted the baby. So I'm going to change my narrative that I used to thought of with him. I'm not thinking it's him no more because they would have been locked him up. I'm going to say it wasn't her purse in the car. That was her lunch bag. But her cell phone was in the car. How many times have she left her cell phone in the car?
They prenatal vitamins, an apple, or orange, and a water.
That sounded like she was going to work. She had her prenatal vitamin, apple, she said, all orange, and water untouched. She called, that means that it sounded like she was going to work. The fruits was in the bag. The fruit, the apple, the orange, and the water was in the bag and with the groceries that she got out the house. But she called in sick that night. So why is the apple, the orange, and the water untouched? Who on her job got their eye on her? Who do she know don't want her to have that baby besides him? We got to look past the boyfriend because it ain't working no more. It's not solving nothing. Hmm. She need her prenatal vitamins to take. And she used her fruits to look like for lunch. They don't need her phone to trace her phone. I believe they know more than what we think. That's why the mama still thinks she's alive. Because something they ain't gonna tell y'all. Her cell phone, they don't need the cell phone. Her car, they trace her car. A tracker is on her car. It should be. What is it about this case that we don't know? Hmm. Hmm.
Touched as though she were heading to work. But Karen found out later Kierra had called out sick and wasn't going to be working that day. Mom held her breath as they checked the trunk. Anything inside?
It was her work stuff, like a work jacket, the little pushing thing that they push the mail around in.
Kierra never did make it to work in the daytime. So this gonna give me a timeline. Who was outside Kierra car house when she was on her way to work? Cause see, when you out early in the morning, if you got to get up early in the morning and go to work on the time when I was going to work at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 and sometimes 4. And some of y'all were with me because y'all was going to work. We call ourselves going to work with me, and I would go live. She had everything that she's supposed to have when she's supposed to went to work. Don't forget, she a postal worker. She's beautiful. Ain't nothing wrong with her. Anybody can be stalking you, you know, watching you, and you don't know they watching you. She was on her way to work. They don't want us to think that she was on her way to work. She had her she had her little lunch. She had her little fruits. She had her prenatal vitamin. And she haven't even got her mail yet. And you know, I got a nice looking mailman. Young and nice looking. I mean, y'all need to think about is she's beautiful and they walking. They walking and putting mail in the box. They be walking with their bags. And when I first saw this, that's good. She's beautiful. I don't even see how she took that job.
Again, nothing out of place. A life stopped in midstream. The news soon that a pregnant postal worker had disappeared without a trace.
Bring my baby home.
A parent's desperate plea.
Thank you for stopping.
We went to the area and there she was handing out flyers, and I approached her. I said, "My name is Regina Waldrop. I want to tell the story about your daughter."
Waldrop did not tell Karen Phillips her older sister had gone missing back in 1983. Knowing the details would be too upsetting.
I was transported back to years ago. My sister had been drugged in a club, and she had been raped, and she was gone missing for 2 weeks.
Waldrop knew from her own experience that time is critical in every missing persons case. She was surprised to see Kierra's car still on the street.
It's down the street.
That's what I'm saying. That freaking me out. Why would you even take her car back to the... Why would they even take her car back to the house? Don't even make sense. It doesn't.
From her apartment, I'm with another reporter, and we look right in the car. We can see her purse sitting there open, and
Right.
we're so surprised because why is the car still sitting here? Hadn't been
Right.
We were wondering, had it been fingerprinted? Does it have clues to where she might be?
That's what I'm saying. They got to have some kind of information. Or did they investigate this case? Did they really investigate this case? They should know something. Fingerprints, something. They ain't got jack. And I'm like that lady right there just said. This is weird. Ain't enough evidence. You're right. Not enough evidence. This ain't even no clue. But they got cameras. Did you track her phone? I don't think they really investigate this case. It's too many cases has not been investigated the right way. And it's telling me something about these cases that I'm going to keep it to myself.
Her apartment building right here.
Right. Victims advocate Andrew Holmes went door to door looking for clues. He quickly noticed surveillance cameras nearby.
I told y'all, they got cameras everywhere.
Real surveillance came from the building here, which is exactly 2 buildings down.
Waldrop was knocking on doors too when she heard a woman's voice.
He has video. I go upstairs. He's walking us through this video. He's saying, there she is, there she's walking down the street. You see her, she's in her Pulse uniform. That's her, that's her.
How big is that moment?
It's earth shattering because I think this is video of her walking towards her car. This may hold a clue to what happened to her.
Why would
Oh no. Let me look at that. Let me look at this video. Hold on.
A woman calls down and says, "Hey, my husband, he has video." I go up.
So if she coming right now, but listen, if he trying to say this is Kierra right here, she got to go up through here where she lives, not keep straight.
Stairs. He's walking us through this video. He's saying, "There she is. There she's walking down the street. You see her. She's in her postal uniform. That's her.
That's not Kierra. That's Kierra, y'all. You know, that ain't Kierra going home. That ain't her house. That's not where she lives. That's a dangerous job for a woman. Called a postal carrier have money, they have checks, and a lot of things go on when people hungry for money who ain't got money. Got to turn this case around to think different.
her.
how big is that moment?
It's earth shattering because I think this is video of her walking towards her car. This may hold a clue to what happened to her.
Why would she walk past her own car?
Right.
You know, that remains to be answered. She may have seen someone she knew.
Was she leaving with someone to start another life? No one knew.
But y'all got to make sure that, see, that's what I said. See, this man keep thinking like I'm thinking it. Did she meet somebody else? Did she meet somebody else? Did she meet somebody else in her life? Is somebody else in her life besides that dude? Because a lot of men, good men, so accept you if you're pregnant. Why would she? The question is, she wouldn't have passed her car. Mm. Whew.
Knew about or being lured to a place of no return.
I'm thinking that she's walking to somebody's car, so all the video that they took off the block, that we'll be able to see exactly what car she got into and, possibly have a license plate.
Why would she be wearing her uniform if she's off work?
I was thinking maybe she decided to go back, maybe she decided to go in, or she just put the uniform
I
on.
don't believe that. I don't believe that, mama. I just don't believe that, mama. I don't believe that, mama. First of all, was that really Kierra calling in? Was that her calling in? Or did somebody call in for her? This ain't making no sense. This ain't making sense. She got her lunch in the car. She got her lunch in the car. She got everything she's supposed to have. I think she was on her way to work. This ain't making sense. This ain't making sense. I think she was on her way to work and something happened. And I just don't think it's the boyfriend, y'all. I just don't think it's the boyfriend. I used to, but now since I don't think it's him now. He haven't been arrested. Once he told me he didn't have a key to the apartment, and she was already 3 months. If he didn't want her to have a baby, he would have been got rid of her a long time ago, before she turned 3 months. So I don't think it's him. But I do think it's somebody else. Just get her phone. That's what they need to do. Look at her phone. and look and see who the last person she talked to.
Chicago police declined to talk about any aspect of the case. They have not named any suspects or persons of interest. So we showed our reporting to retired Chicago homicide detective Rich Shack, who now heads the Criminal Justice Department at Lewis University. A young pregnant woman is missing. Who's the first person you want to talk to?
The father of the baby.
What questions for the father of the baby?
Last time you saw.
Right. They did that. They asked him when the last time. He said he haven't seen them.
See what they're. Last time you saw her, how did you feel about the baby? Were you thinking about getting married? Did you talk about support?
Karen Phillips had questions for the boyfriend too, a fellow postal employee named Josh Simmons. First, she says Simmons told her he did not have access to Kierra's apartment.
I
Right.
said, you ain't got no key. And then he was like, no, which Kierra did tell me she had gave him a key.
Karen has even
Wait a minute. Hold up. You got a couple that working together. Now, Mariah, you said you thought he was lying. But he could take a lie detector test. He could take a lie detector test because he's not locked up. So he said that but see, the mama didn't say that at first. Mama said that he said that he don't have a key and he haven't seen Kierra. I just don't understand why, is she pregnant by him? Is she pregnant by him then? He should have called her phone. They need her phone to see did he call to check on her. But he said, I haven't seen her this week, as if he's not concerned. Or what else he got going on with himself. Cause they working they on it. I don't know if they on a different shift or what's going on here. But he ain't arrested, y'all. I can't put him in it. I can't put him in. I don't have no evidence to say he did this. I don't.
First, she says Simmons told her he did not have access to Kierra's apartment.
I said, you ain't got no key. And then he was like, no, which Kierra did tell me she had gave him a key.
Karen has even more questions about what she says his behavior was in the days after the disappearance. Did the boyfriend go door to door with you when you knocked on doors?
No,
Did he hang up the posters?
no.
Did he
Why?
talk to you?
He left town. I just can't understand. You dated my daughter for 6 years, and then now that my daughter is pregnant and missing, you do nothing.
Wait a minute. They was in a relationship. Wait a minute. Let me see what Mama said. Let me see. Let me go ahead. What Mama said. Right here. Hold on. Mama said his behavior. Let me go right here. That Kierra said that she gave him a key. Well, why you didn't say nothing to? My thing is why she didn't ask the boyfriend. So you saying you don't have no key to the apartment? Well, Kierra told me that you had a key to the apartment. I guess I'm just a mama straight to the point. I'm straight to the point. I ain't gonna play with you. You do have a key to the apartment because she said she gave you a key. What you mean by you don't have a key? Mm, 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 mm.
Key.
Karen has even more questions about what she says his behavior was in the days after the disappearance. Did the boyfriend go on doors?
No,
Did he hang up the posters?
no.
Did he talk to you?
He left town. I just can't understand. You dated my daughter.
He left town. Why the heck he leave town? Y'all let the boy leave town. Y'all let him leave town. I thought we was with an investigation. Why they let him leave town? That girl worked for the government. And you tell me you that boy leave town and y'all and you got a missing person? Why they don't think he did it? He worked for the post office. Why is he going out of town? Right. Yeah. Hmm. I don't understand why they let him go out of town, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Is this a investigation at the time? Cause she missing. They like they don't care. It still seems like something ain't right with this. Because if he why in the heck is he going out of town now? Cause she gone. It's still a missing case. So you think that he probably took her out of town? I don't. I think she in town. Be it probably allegedly. I don't want to say she, cause they ain't found nothing but her work clothes and stuff. Since they ain't found work clothes, I don't understand why did they let him go out of town. I can't say he did it because they let him go. I ain't got no evidence. Boy, I be trying to dig up some evidence on this mother sucker. And she's so happy she pregnant. She 3 months. Something happened from the beginning of her pregnancy. If he wanted to get rid of her, he would have got her 2nd month in the beginning. I don't understand why would he wait till she 3 months. Did a girl do this to her? Did a female do this? Somehow I think a female involved.
For 6 years, and then now that my daughter is pregnant and missing, you do nothing.
Karen says he moved to another state with the mother of two more of his children.
So, oh, oh, what is, this case getting worse and worse. He moved out of town with the mother of two more of his kids. Why would they let? I know they can't control his life, but this not. I mean, the police don't think this is clueless. They don't think that this is a thought, some kind of clue. Why would he go back with his baby mama if he was with Kierra? What kind of relationship did they have? Because was he married? Let me see what this man married. Then they're going to tell me a whole lot about the baby mama. Let me see. Let me see. Are we dealing with a married man? Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a second.
He left town. I just can't understand. You dated my daughter for 6 years, and then now that my daughter is pregnant.
You dated my daughter for 6 years. Look at him, y'all. If this a married man, y'all need to look at the lady. Y'all need to check the baby mama out. He was with her 6 years. She 3 months pregnant. Now he with his baby mama. Is his baby mama involved in this? And she don't got what she want because she don't got rid of what he had. Could be the baby mama, y'all.
And missing, you do nothing.
Karen says he moved to another state with the mother of 2 more of his children. A woman Karen says her daughter was not happy with.
She had a fight with the other baby's mother.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. It's her, not him. It's the baby mama in this. She and her partner and them. Oh, they did it. I think him and him, I believe the baby mother, I'm saying I believe the baby mama did something to that girl. Because for him to be back with the baby mama, for him to be back with the baby mother, I'm going to say baby mama. That's what they say. They done fought one time before. She probably already told her what she was going to do with her. Because she seen that, I think he wanted the baby. I believe he wanted that baby. I believe the baby mama came up in him and slick did something. Cause how they gonna get to fighting and she from another state? Woo.
And she was banned from coming to his house.
And remember that crucial video evidence? Karen says something began to bother her as she watched the tape play on the news.
It's the mother thing, your child.
See, she went past the house. This girl right here went past the house. Why they think this Kierra? She went past the house.
That's not her walk.
No, that's not her walk.
Is that her son?
I told y'all that one Kierra. It don't leave it. She didn't even, that girl, the way that girl walking, that girl didn't even go to the house. I knew that one Kierra. Wow, this is crazy.
Remember that crucial video evidence? Karen says something began to bother her as she watched the tape play on the news.
It's the mother thing. You know, you just know your child.
That's not her walk.
I told y'all. See, y'all think I don't be knowing what I'm talking about. I be paying attention. And I told y'all that girl went past her house. That girl right there, who they thought that were her, she went past her house. She never did turn left. But they need to show us the other video footage. They need to track her phone. Somebody not investigating this case. They let a man, this young lady is 3 months, and she don't fought with the baby mama before. I don't know if they married. Now he with her, because she knew that he was going to have a baby by a girl, by another woman, the woman could have did this. I don't think he did the baby like that. I think she did it. But can I prove it? They ain't got no evidence in this case.
No, that's not a walk.
Is that her size?
A little bit smaller and a little bit shorter.
She says police confirm what she feared. That hopeful clue was not a clue at all. That was not.
I'm glad because I know it didn't make no sense for her to go walk past. Y'all got it. This case, you really got to look at everything. That girl go past her own car, they ain't even making no sense. But it's weird how people just can like that's her, that's her, that's her. Oh yeah, look at it. No. She wouldn't have went past her car. She would have got in her car.
Kierra.
It's not. Don't tell nobody that that's not your daughter.
Karen says it turns out another woman who worked for the post office lived nearby, and that was her, not Kierra. And she says police held it back, perhaps to deceive any real suspects into thinking they were chasing a false lead. Why are you telling us now when the
Right.
police told you 2 years ago not to say anything?
Right.
I didn't say anything because I didn't want to mess up the case. I don't have nothing to lose now. I mean, it's been 2 years. Y'all ain't.
Oh, see, mama, y'all can't, mama. I looked at the video and said it wasn't her. Why y'all quiet? It's your child. Just because they ain't do nothing 2 years ago, they can do something. You don't have nothing to lose. Being 2 years ain't enough time, mama. It's a girl. That Carolina girl, she was missing for 18 years. But she was alive. Y'all giving up too quick. Now, we don't let the murder. I'm sorry. Not the murder. I ain't mean to call it a murder. We let the baby daddy go back and let that baby mama be happy. That which y'all should have questioned that baby mom. Come on now. But they try not to get into y'all business. They knew on that tape that wasn't her. I asked y'all from the beginning, did they do it? Their investigator? Who is the investigator of this case? I would have hired me a private PI. My daughter first went missing. Because they wasn't doing nothing. So the mama, you should have, even though it was 2 years, you still could have saved your daughter. Even if we could have caught somebody. We could have caught these people. Let them question these people. Ooh. Oops. Oh, Lord, why I hit that? Hit the wrong button. Y'all, don't give up on your missing kid. Don't hold nothing in. Let it out. She could do the GoFundMe and get some money up, baby.
Tell nobody that that's not your daughter.
Karen says it turns out another woman who worked for the post office lived nearby, and that was her, not Kierra. And she says police held it back, perhaps to deceive any real suspects into thinking they were chasing a false lead. Why are you telling us now when the police told you 2 years ago not to say anything?
I didn't say anything because I didn't want to mess up the case. I don't have nothing to lose now. I mean, it's been 2 years. Y'all ain't came up with nothing.
The timestamp on the wrong video showed Wednesday at 11:54 a.m. Karen now figured whatever happened was time before her first unanswered call to Kierra around 8 o'clock Wednesday morning and their last conversation around 7 o'clock the night before, Tuesday. Karen says she's seen another neighbor's video of Kierra and Simmons leaving her apartment in separate cars on Tuesday. It says police told her they have pictures of the couple going to an ATM.
They said that they had video of Kierra and Josh at an ATM Tuesday.
Did they tell you how much money was taken out?
Kierra withdrawing $400, giving it to him.
Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is so crazy. Y'all let the boy go? Kierra went missing on the 2nd. Kierra went missing on the day she's supposed to went to work. Let me see what she said about the 8 p.m. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think.
Long video showed Wednesday at 11:54 a.m.
Wait a minute. Wednesday, October the 3rd.